Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is a quick little, foolishness chat, this and that chat, all kind of stuff chat. Okay, if you are in the chat, make sure to put hello. Okay, don't be around here and not saying hi. Okay, now you are catching the replay. Thank you for coming in for the replay. Okay, if you was here live and in color, I would appreciate a hello. Hey, how you doing? Or what's going on? Okay, don't be silent. Don't be silent around here. Okay. Now y'all know first things first. Make sure that y'all have already subscribed to my channel. Okay, and also to Jaylee's Corner Chat. Make sure to subscribe to both Jaylee's Corner Chat. The link to that is always in the description box below. Okay, please and thank you. Y'all know to go ahead and like the video and stuff. Y'all know to go ahead and relax and relate and release all the things I say every time. But hey, y'all, hello. How y'all doing? Okay, I just want to say hello to the people. I'm like, y'all be in the chat not saying shit. I'm like, we ain't talking. We not silent. The point of a live is to communicate at the same time. Okay, it ain't for me to just talk. It's for me to talk to y'all. If y'all talk to me, okay. I need some interaction here. Don't be scared to say something. Okay, I ain't gonna bite unless you act stupid. I might, if you act dumb, I'm like, but. Anyway, hello. Okay, hi to everyone. Okay, it has been a long week and it's only Wednesday and whatnot. But I'm trying to pop everybody in and say hello to everybody who is here because y'all speak to me. I'm supposed to speak back, right? I hope y'all can hear me good. I hope y'all can see me good. Okay, I'm trying to give people time to pop into the chat because I put up that I was gonna be live. Maybe like 2 hours ago, because I'm like, because I was going to record this and then put it up in the morning. But I was like, no, give the people some FaceTime, okay? Give them some attention because they JayBirds. Okay, hello from Cali. Okay, Cali. So, so I want to give some good vibes to people and whatnot, okay? Hey there, my friend, hey. Okay, want to be sure to give off good energy, okay? Because a lot is going on. We got floods and hurricanes and deaths. It is a lot going on in the world. People is emotional, okay? We have to be sure, okay, to give some good energy, okay? Hey, from Texas, okay, down there, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, from Dallas. Oh, but from Detroit. Okay, well, hey, D girl, think one thing all day and whatever. Okay, hey, what I do? What it do, Lisa? Okay, hello. Hey, Rain. Thank you, Rain. Hey, Rain. Hey. Y'all know Rain, my friend, okay? Long time friend. I've known Rain since we were freshmen in high school. Long time ago. We still young though, okay? But yeah, okay. I'm trying to still go down house. Bondi is safe. Bondi is in Atlanta. And she's stressed because, again, the hurricane is the whole thing. But she's safe. Her mama's safe. Lyric is safe. The dogs are safe. But, again, it's a lot she's going through. So she's safe. But, she's dealing with it. But she's okay. She is fine right now. Okay, she's somewhere. I talked to her earlier. Okay, we consistently in the chat talking to each other. She will probably be on tomorrow on the panel. I think she will be. But, again, because there's so much going on, we don't know. But, again, Bondi is doing good. Out of the rain, honey, I can imagine because look, it's just a lot, okay? And who said like it from the bushes? Who said that? Honey, these comments be going so fast sometimes I can't see it. See, I like the poll, so I'm figuring the poll out. Now I can't see the results of the poll because I'm not on the YouTube. I'm on the StreamYard of it all. But I hope y'all like the poll. I hope y'all can see the poll. I can't see it. Let me see if I can see it if I go on here. Okay. I don't know how to see it. I can't see it. I posted it. I know that. But I'm going to try to put a little poll, a little poll or whatever in the beginning just to have some cuteness at the beginning. Okay. Okay. What's up from New York? Okay. People from Florida and stuff. Okay. People all around. Okay. So we got 100 people in. Okay. We're going to get into what we came to get into. Okay, I got a couple things to talk about today. I just want to give some energy. Okay, I'm tired, yes, but I want to give y'all some good. I just got work. Okay, but yeah, yes. Let's see, from Norfolk, Virginia in the chat. Okay, what up? What to do? Oh, from Dallas. Okay, via Philly. Okay, listen. See, listen from the bushes. Ain't nothing wrong with the bushes. Things can happen in the bushes. Well, that's not safe. Okay, don't do stuff in the bushes. Okay. Yes. That is Rain from the story time. Rain. So I told them about you singing "Stranger in My House" that time when that person had us at the hotel thing and they had an orgy. So yes, that is that Rain. So yes. Uh, first, see, this that bullshit. I just told y'all. I just said, okay, I don't bite unless you piss me off. And then somebody want to come in here and say some stupid shit like Bobby ain't my friend, bitch. What's wrong with you? Bobby not too arrogant, okay? And who says that? You can't come to my channel and talk shit about my people, okay? You can't do that. That ain't how any of this works. That ain't how I work. That ain't how I do. If you think she's arrogant, go to your space, say it there. Don't say it here. Do not disrespect my friends. Period. I don't play them games, okay? I am very nice all the time. Don't come for my friends. Period. She's not arrogant. Period. Don't come here with that bullshit. Okay? But be blessed. Anyway, and somebody block that person. But again, don't do that. Okay? That don't work here. Okay? Anyway, thank you, Sweet November. Oh, from 305. Okay. Oh, from Miami. Okay, hey, let it do. I watched my live. Yeah, so she was live on Instagram earlier today. So yeah, so things. She's okay. Okay, but I froze up, but I'm back. But let's get into what I came to get into. So I think I said hello to everyone. Again, it's a few topics we're gonna discuss. Okay. I see Detroit is in the building. Yeah. I'm trying to give out good positive energy. Okay, I came in with such good positive energy despite how I may be feeling. Okay. So, continue to spread good energy. If you don't have something nice to say, don't do it here. Okay? Don't do it here. Okay, that ain't how we do. Okay, you can't do that. Okay, be black, be blessed, all up and through. Anyway, I'm like, I time. Anyway, so the first topic. Okay, well let's get into the one thing we have to get into. We want to send condolences, and I wanted to start with this to start with it and be able to move forward past it. But we know that today, Gregg Lees, who is Nene Lees' husband, we have known him for years on the Housewives of Atlanta. He passed away from colon cancer. He was 66 years old, and we talked a couple days ago about Nene, who was in the club, and she brought up how he was basically in the process of transitioning. She was, cussing out a patron, okay, who felt like Nene was being rude. So that was the whole conversation we had a couple of days ago. And even in that, we still wish Nene, healing light and love and all that stuff. And while it was completely, I saw Tamar earlier in the day post cancer stuff or fuck cancer, something like that. And I'm like, I felt from that meant Gregg passed. But Nene and Tamar are friends. And so when I seen that it was posted that he did pass away, again, he was 66 years old from colon cancer, which was the same thing I believe that killed Chadwick Boseman. And the year anniversary of his passing just recently happened. I believe it was last week. And I still cry about Chadwick dying, and that still touches me. And it's really sad. I was talking in the group today, me, the girls, and I'm like, I feel so bad for Nene. I said, I want Nene to go sit down somewhere to heal, because I was like, Nene was already a loose cannon, even with Gregg in her corner. And I feel like without Gregg, she gonna be lost because her and Gregg have been together for over 20 years. They had the son Brent together, plus he had other children as well. Nene's older son, whose name I can't think of right now, was also raised by Gregg. And Gregg, to me, was one of the best husbands on the Housewives. I mean, across all Housewives shows, mainly because Gregg was a husband I feel like we saw the most. Okay, we see the other husbands here and there, but I feel like we saw Gregg the most. And not only that, when we saw him, he always had positive energy, even when he was riding for Nene, no matter how crazy her ass would be sometimes, or no matter how much we felt like she was being, not right or whatever. Gregg has always been her husband. He always was in her corner. And not only that, was he in support of his wife, he was never rude or mean to any of the other wives ever. I've never seen him speak negatively about anyone. Okay, he always led with love. He always was a very positive energy. Again, even when his wife was on some bullshit, he still felt I always felt like Gregg always had the best intentions, and he loved his wife, and Nene loves him. Gregg and Nene loved each other, even though they divorced for that short little 3-year period. I think they divorced in maybe 2011 and got back together maybe 2013, I think it was. However, I still feel like Gregg was the house husband of the franchise. How everyone loved Gregg. We've seen everyone come out and send Nene and the family their love and condolences. And, from Andy, Andy Cohen, we've seen Kenya, Cynthia, I've seen Candy, and just, I think even Sheree, even Kim Zolciak. This seems Peter Thomas made a video as well, and he brought up how Nene had, because Gregg and Peter was close, and how Nene called him last week about how sick Gregg was getting, and Peter and Apollo went to visit Gregg last week, and even Peter said, he made a video about it. I should have put it up, but I just didn't think about it. But Peter brought up how Gregg did not look like himself, because as we know, battling cancer is hard. So again, despite anything that Nene has ever been through, you don't, or even people who don't like Nene, because I don't dislike Nene. I love Nene, but I also can say she has sometimes been a rude person, but you still never want her to go through this. I think no one, even though death is a part of life, and we know that, I still feel like Nene is literally broken because Gregg was her person. And so I just feel so bad for her, not only for Nene, but for their son, Brent, because again, losing a husband, it's hard, but so losing a father. So I feel like Gregg's death affects so many people because, again, how close he was to other people, on the shows. So we have to just keep sending Nene, this positive energy and light and love. And I feel like I feel like Nene is going to flip out at one point, and I feel like she's going to deserve to have that moment, because losing your person is heartbreaking. So even I want to give her grace for the next couple years, because you were in a fog once you lose someone so close. Again, condolences to Nene, to their sons, their children. Because Gregg, even though he had adult children, he had kids and grandkids and friends and fans. Okay, so again, I just want to get this one out the way first, because it's sad. It's sad that he passed away. It's sad that Nene, is going through this as well, and she's going to go through this in the public eye. And it's just sad overall. Okay, so again, light, love, and positive energy to Nene, to the whole family, whatever. And we're going to move on past this. Okay, into my next topic and stuff. Let me pop the picture off. I'm trying to be professional and whatnot, and do things right way. So I want to touch on DaBaby. Okay, I want to touch on DaBaby because DaBaby was canceled a little bit. DaBaby said some stupid things and whatnot at his, I think it was Rolling Loud a few weeks ago, and so recently he was educated, as some say. He went and talked about 9 different organizations that work with HIV and AIDS situations and all that. And they said, that he was out here being educated on things he did not know. And, I feel like when someone makes stupid comments and then they double down on the dumb comments, do we forgive them once they realize, okay, I can't keep doing that because I keep losing money? Like, I feel like it's all forgiven with DaBaby. I appreciate them saying how they didn't want to push him out. They want to pull him in, okay, to give him the information that he may not have had. And I appreciate that because I'm not a person, I don't like canceling people. Okay? I don't like canceling people. What? Oh, I was like, what is it, a troll? I didn't see too many emojis. But I'm not for canceling people, but I do feel like there's nothing wrong with someone being ignorant and then someone trying to educate them. I think the issue I had the most with DaBaby was the fact that we kept trying to tell him you're offending people, and he didn't care. And I think that's the part for me that is like, I don't know. Because if I'm telling you, bruh, you're being offensive, and you keep saying, well, I don't care, boom, boom, pow. I'm like, do I care once you realize how much you've dug yourself down in the hole and you may need to come out of that hole and you then, do the appropriate informational things or whatever? I agree right here too. When someone shows who they are, believe him. Okay, I completely agree. And I'm not a DaBaby supporter. Okay, I've never bought an album. I've never even downloaded a song on Tidal or whatever. I've heard his music like on the radio, and it was on some award ceremony. But other than that, I don't know. But I do feel like I appreciate him getting educated. Fine. But I also feel like it's the crack of bullshit that he's doing it because he's doing it less for the education of it all and doing it more for let them think I'm trying to be better. Let them think I want to, be all inclusive. But we try to tell you day after day after day, you kept going more and more and more down the bad road. Okay, it's just stupid to me. Okay, to me. Now let's see some comments. Okay, DaBaby was the idiot. Well, he can never be educated. He will always be ignorant. Well, see, people can be educated. It just depends on if they really want to do it for the right reasons. Because some folks will sit and listen for no reason just to not be canceled by some folk. Okay, he isn't the first person who have said that during the concert or a party they need to have the same energy for them as well. I don't agree with what he said. Right, and I get that because I think, again, that's why I'm not for canceling people, but I do think every situation is a learning moment. Everything you go through, you need to learn from it, because if not, you will always make the same mistakes. So I'm like, wait, what? I don't know something in the parking lot. Like, look, if somebody wants to suck dick in the parking lot, let them go. Look, does it matter where they suck the dick? Okay, is it where they suck it or the fact they sucking it? I'm not sure. Education for his bag security is all he doing. Okay. He said it all in that Kanye collab verse. Money is being taken out of his pocket, so he tried to rectify the loss at True Clown. That could be true too. Okay, that could be true too. He doesn't care for real. He just doesn't want those checks to stop. I will pass on DaBaby. He's sometimes it is. So again, for me, I want to wait to see what he does next, because it's easy to say I met with 9 organizations, okay, and them 9 organizations made me feel dumb, and I'm like, but some stuff was Googleable. Okay, you can Google this. You can Google anything and find out a lot of things on your own. And when I seen 50 Cent say how DaBaby's issue is he's new, he don't have no team, he don't have no PR people or whatever, and he don't know that he's now, famous or whatever, and so he just moving different. I partly agreed with that, but it was like when people kept saying, bruh, stop. Bruh, stop. And he did not. I just want DaBaby to his heart, stop being so cocky and ignorant. I am sick and tired of this cancel culture. Yeah, I don't believe in cancel culture at all. I think there should be a different. There's a different. Well, look, I'm gonna say this. There are some things a person can do that you can cancel them as far as I'm not fucking with you. I think when someone is like, for instance, the Pied Piper of R&B who was on trial right now for doing things to people or whatever, I'm good on him. Okay, now the music I bought myself, I'm not gonna throw it away, but I refuse to support anything he would have going in the future. So that's the part of cancel culture I don't mind, is when we see for a fact that someone is doing repetitive thing that hurt people. Okay, I mean, like, you're physically hurting somebody. I can cancel you. I can't support you. Go over there somewhere, get out of my face. Someone saying something stupid which does not physically hurt anybody, if they can rectify that, I'm okay with it. But again, I was not a supporter of DaBaby in the beginning. So it's not as if, you know what I'm saying, it's a big thing for me. But I mean, you know, everybody just don't know. I mean, he had a pamphlet. Not a pamphlet. That could happen. Wait, I'm trying to cut my things off because it'd be messages. He could have went to 9 pamphlets. It can happen. Okay, not a box head. DaBaby is ignorant by choice and doesn't want to be educated. He's gonna do something ignorant again. And this is the thing: if he does something ignorant again, at that point, can we just say, okay, well, no, let's keep educating them? It's like, no, because you should know better. You can't keep making the same mistakes. So I really hope you don't make the same mistakes, okay? But you never know. We are living in a time where everything people say is offensive. Not everything, but I mean, some things you shouldn't do. Some things it don't make sense to say publicly. You know what I'm saying? It's something like you have to have a safe space to say some things to not offend people. But when you are on a platform to where you are touching so many people, you do not want to offend a certain group of people. So I don't think everything is offensive, but I do think some things are offensive. And then the things, I mean, ain't no big deal. No big deal. We let it fly. DaBaby. I don't have a Pied Piper R&B playlist, but again, I bought CDs a long time ago. I had got music that's on Apple Music, so that stuff is still there. But again, I ain't buying shit new. I'll say that, okay. But you know what I'm saying? Cancel culture does not apply to black men. I'm gonna leave that be. I wasn't a super fan of him. I only have one favorite song by him. I think people can have their differences and disagreements, but he never should have said that publicly. You know, that could be something too. But let's move on. I feel like people need to be held accountable and stop. Yes, hold people accountable and do not let them get away with things. But that also does not mean you have to cancel them in full or at all. Okay, that's just my opinion. I don't think he should have been canceled. The real reason he was canceled because white gays got a whole, not white gays. I'm not going to do with that. Not the white gays. But again, we shall see if he's all forgiven because, you know, let's see what other shows he booked going forward. Okay. Now, speaking of just things being out of hand and whatnot, honey, Sukiana had a whole video. Okay. And it's not safe for work. It's not safe for children. It's not safe. Okay, it's not safe. And it's a new video called Pussy Everywhere. Okay, Pussy Everywhere. Okay, was it a video or was it porn? Okay, because look, when I first heard, oh my God, you know, Sukiana got a video. It's very explicit or whatever. I'm like, what do y'all mean? And when they said that it gave Nelly's tip drill a run for its money, I'm like, wait, tip drill? Tip drill back in the day was very explicit, okay, for back in the day. So when they said her video, you know, was way more explicit than that, I was like, how? So I was like, where can I find it? Where can I find it? Where can I find it? Okay, where's it going? And, you know, I was like, now it was on her OnlyFans, supposedly, but then she posted a like a 2-minute clip of the video on her Twitter. And one, I'm not paying for anybody's OnlyFans. Two, I can't put not a piece of that video. I can't even put up a screenshot because it's naked holes all up and through. The song called See Everywhere, and guess what it was in that video? See Everywhere. Okay, on the left, on the right, up top, in the bottom, in the middle, it was See Everywhere through the whole video. And I was like, what is going on here? What is this? I'm like, is this porn? Is it? I sent it to him because I'm like, it's basically porn, so he would like it. However, I felt like, at what point is a video, a music video, no longer a music video, and it's just upgraded porn? Okay, what is going on? I was very confused. It definitely beat out the WAP video. Okay, I was like, what? I was in shock too, and I like porn. And even I was shocked. I was like, what is this? This isn't a video. Okay, this isn't. This is for sure porn. Okay, Suki losing it. She feels like she has to be extra. I don't know why. Look, I'm all for people expressing themselves in their videos, in their music, how they see fit. I also feel like there's a line between, am I making porn or just a little bit of a explicit video? And the fact that at least 3 or 4 times within her video, I seen one chick literally eating another chick's cooch. I was like, this is porn. Okay, when you see someone's mouth licking another vagina, literally that's porn. It was not simulated. It was not assumed. It was no. Chick had her face in the place eating the whole meal on camera while Sukiana is saying, but see everywhere. But see everywhere. I'm like, what is going on? What happened? Who does that? Okay. And I was just like, it's crazy to me. I need Suki to return to her lair before the ocean. I'm not dealing with y'all. The music video was very much porn. It was very much hardcore. It was very much that. I won't say gross. I was just shocked. I was shocked. I was very shocked. Look. When you have a video that can't be on YouTube, because WAP was on YouTube, we seen WAP, and I mean it was somebody licking booty, eating cooch. I swear there were 2 girls tripping. You know what I'm saying, scissoring. I was like, what? This isn't a music video. This is porn, and I'm like, what is? Yes, you scissoring. Okay, I'm like, y'all know scissoring and tripping is the same thing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I was confused. I'm looking like this. So I sent it to Bonnie and the girls. And I was like, what is this? A video or porn? Bonnie was like, it's porn. This is porn. Because are you eating cooch? And it was, this video was like in a big mansion. And it was just naked women all over twerking their ass and eating cooch. And rubbing cooch. You seen a whole vagina. Okay? You seen a whole vagina on the video. And yes, BET Uncut XL, BET Uncut XXX, BET, and this is my thing. If I want to see porn, I know the sites to go to see it. Okay, we all are adults here. Okay, we all know where to go if you want to see some nakedness or whatever. We know how to get there. We know where to go. It can all be handled. But I'm like, well, at what point do we be like, okay, because they like to compare her to Cardi. And I'm like, Cardi is also, I'm trying to, hold on, y'all. So Cardi is also extra. Okay, we know that for a fact. That's not, questionable. However, I feel like Cardi's music video is usually artistic. Even if she's showing some nasty things, it's still artistic in some kind of way. And I feel like Sukiana said, no, just give us some porn. Okay, just do that. It will take a very long time for him to be remembered for. Oh, never ever made it. That's true. That's very true. But she only think for attention and money. I just don't. I just look when I don't want to watch a video in this porn unless I'm on a porn site. That's my opinion. But I feel like Sukiana likes to push the envelope, and but do you push it too far? And then can we then judge you on going too far? Wait, where was the video shown? So I believe it's on her OnlyFans. However, she also posted it on her Twitter. Because y'all know Twitter sometimes be wild too. Okay, it be pouring all up and through. Okay, all up and through. Cardi is a little bit tasteful. True, because we've seen Cardi go a little bit not too far, but we've seen, because people, the song Wet Ass Pussy, okay, the lyrics are very, very dirty. It's some dirty lyrics, okay? However, the video for it was very, very much so artistic. It was a visual pleasure without just showing somebody eating somebody's cooch, okay? And that's the problem. The video went too far. Not Cardi going on the remix. But the song to me was like, pussy ass where? I'm like, that's it. That's how you doing? That's what it is? Okay, I'm leave that be. But again, it's, how these rap girls making it seem cool to be wild, irresponsible, and having sex with anyone, man, lady, animal. Was she fucking animals too? I don't know. But I want her to go far. But at what point do we say, girl, don't do that no more? Like if you want to do that, then go that route. Okay, go over the porn, go to the sites that do that, and do that. But again, also in her defense, she did have a video on her OnlyFans. Okay, so she made it for the OnlyFans. But I'm like, I'm this shocked. When I was like, what? Pussy everywhere? Pussy was everywhere. I was like, don't do that no more. It seemed too much. Anyway. But again, we're going to hope and pray that, she stopped doing those things. So let's get into Vincent Herbert. Okay, y'all know, what's that lady name? Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton's ex-husband, Vincent. Now, we really haven't heard much from that man, about that man. He been chilling or whatever. We've heard little rumblings of money issues, but they had rumblings of money issues when they was getting divorced. And I feel like Tamar and Vince were never as wealthy or as well off as we may have assumed they were based on the TV shows. Because again, once they were Trouble in Paradise, they both have spoken about having money issues. Well, Vincent in 2018, okay, tried to get some jewelry, okay, from a jewelry store. And the jewelry store is now suing him for $66,000 since he was out here lying and stealing, okay? Stealing jewelry. And I don't know why, okay? This is the issue I had with this. So he went to a jewelry store to get a line of credit. And he told them he was in the music business or whatever. He had this amount of money. He gave them a whole good story about how he was rich and famous and this and that. And the store, for some reason, felt like, okay, we don't have to do any investigation. Okay, we don't have to run his credits. Okay, let's just believe this man and what he's telling us. Okay, and then allow him to give us a check for $20,000 and let him walk out of here with a piece of jewelry that he will still owe more money for. Now, the thing is, once he gave them a check for $20,000 for the jewelry and they tried to cash it, the check bounced because he didn't have the money. He didn't have the money. And so they're now suing him because he has not paid them for the jewelry that he bought. My thing is this. Is it Vince's fault? The store was an idiot and allowed him to lie and steal that jewelry. Because again, no one should be able to walk into a jewelry store and just say, hey, I'm rich. I have all this money. Let me have this bracelet and take a check. I'm like, not only, and that happened in 2018. And who still write checks? I'm not, who still write checks? Really? I was confused. But I'm just like, to me, that's not his fault. That's the store's fault because you allowed me to talk to you into giving me something that you had no idea if I really had. Okay, you can run a person's credit report instantly. Okay, instantly. So if you allowed me to talk you into letting me take this jewelry, give you a check that you didn't even try to cash or run through any kind of machine while I was there, that's on y'all. That's not on me. Okay. Now, should you get paid for the necklace? Yes, because you can't just be stealing out here. You can't be doing that. But it isn't my fault that you gave me a line of credits without checking my credits. Okay, that's just stupid. That's very, very dumb. Okay. And so I'm like, Vincent, pay them people their money. Stop stealing. I never get why people who are having money issues or whatever, if you can't afford something, why you want jewelry? Why did you want this expensive piece of jewelry that you could not afford? Okay. And then to make it seem as if they would not know who you was. Because you gave them a check. So they know who you are. So to me, it's stupid. It just does not make any sense. It's dumb. Okay. Applying for credit and at the same time telling me how much money you have. Just let it be supposed. Great, you're right. It's like, the credit shit don't speak for itself. It's stupid. And even if I have to keep up an image, I use your old stuff. Because like nobody's really checking for Vincent Herbert at all. Okay, they just not, because he does not manage Lady Gaga no more. He is not with Tamar anymore, whatever. So I feel like he been fell off. But I'm like, dude, go get a job somewhere regular, whatever. Go work at some little record label or whatever, and get your money together. But why you out here in damn jewelry store street stealing jewelry with a fake check? Well, not a fake check, they bounce check, because there wasn't no money in the account. I'm like, it's just dumb. Okay, it's just stupid. I was like, it's just who does that? I just don't get people. People are dumb to me. He ran through that money quick, honey, quick, fast, and in a hurry, because he was working with Lady Gaga. But I feel like he wasn't working with her even while he was on the Braxton show and their own show, because we never seen anybody except Tamar. So I do feel like that money, probably went pretty quickly, and that may also be the reason as to why when he and Tamar divorced, she brought up how she had to start all over because she didn't get much money from him. Okay, it's just a mess. I mean, look, don't be out here telling folks that you own stuff or whatever, getting lines of credit, and you ain't got it, because again they will talk about you, and then you'll be wearing on the news, because not everybody know you be stealing. Okay, stealing out here. Now let's get to the foolishness of Trick Daddy No Dollars. Okay, now Trick Daddy No Dollars out here talking about how he get 8 out. Okay, he get 8 out from the back is what he's saying, and I was like, what? What happened? Who said that? Why did we have look? Now, Trick Daddy and also Tank. Okay, I need them both up here. Okay, they are both on trial today. Now, Trick Daddy was on Drink Champs. Okay. But before he was on Drink Champs, okay, Trick Daddy No Dollars had said before how he ate booty. Whatever, that's on him. Fine. But on Drink Champs, I know which is the podcast that Noriega has. Trick Daddy No Dollars was like, even females is a part of the Eat the Booty gang. Okay, I'm like, what? I'm like, the Eat the Booty gang. Now, first of all, that's nasty. It's just nasty. However, at first, before the Drink Champ thing, I'm like, I know we know that men do it. Okay, we're now also where the women do it too. But him doubling down on chicks be eating a booty for him or whatever, and how sometimes his legs in the air. I'm like, what? What happened now? Why did we need you to tell us that? And it was a fact that he said, I get 8 out too. I'm like, first, no. I was like, who says that? Okay. And so Trick said he get 8 out too. And I was like, Trick, why you saying that or whatever? And so he said, I do it. I have it done. I have no shame in my game or whatever. It is what it is. Boom, pow, pow. Now, Tank, the singer, okay, who has great singles. Okay, I don't like not Nan Trump, not not Nan Tank album, but I love singles that he has. Okay, when we anyway, but Tank then went on IG and made a song up about getting ate out in the booty. Okay, however, Tank was also on the Breakfast Club. Okay, a couple years ago, and he said he also liked getting his booty ate. Okay, and in the clip I saw on girl, they are talking so much on here. But the thing he did was he said in his song, okay, let people eat the butt. Okay, is what Tank's song said recently or whatever. But on this interview, he brought up how yes, I like it done too. He even set up in a chair and like had he put his leg up. I'm like, what? Girls, ladies, I don't know. Do not be out here eating men's booties. Don't do that. No, ma'am. No, sorry. No, thank you. Don't do that. Okay, just stop it. And for the folks asking who is eating Trick's butt, the same people we fuck. Y'all do know he get cooch. What is I you know, because I just I don't know, but it's the fact that he just I was like, but we didn't need to know that Trick or Tank, because again, Tank admitted it to a couple years ago on the Breakfast Club. Trick admitted it on Drink Champs. So these two men both like their booties ate, and I was like, I'm just I don't get it. Oh yeah, Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, has said that, they partake in that. I'm like, look, I just what people do in their bedroom sometimes should be left there. Okay, leave some things for y'all to know and for us not to know. Okay, and I'm just like, nothing wrong with that. We grown, but Trick put it on the front street. Look. I think it's. I don't see the allure of it. I don't. I'm not into that. That's no, thank you, no, ma'am, no, sir. I've heard that too. I've heard that too over the years. But yeah, not gonna happen. And it's just weird. His ass smell like cigarettes down there. That's just Tay fans, but so probably what the look, it ain't no man fan enough for me to ever even no look. No ma'am, no sir, no thank you. No. Not me. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. No. You have to know your limits, okay? And everybody just has limits. That's mine, okay? I know it's very common, not around my way. I don't want a dude who wants that done because I'm not gonna do it, and I don't have time for you going somewhere else to have it done. Okay, so my question there: do you need your ass ate? Do you like having your ass ate? You do? We can't date because I will never do it. And when you want it done, you go have I'm good, sir. No, thank you. No, no. And I'm not knocking anyone that does it. Do what you do, okay? With the dude shoots. Can't do. I ain't built like that. I'm a whole different breed. I'm a whole different fabric. Okay, I was born in a whole different decade. Okay, no, thank you. Okay, no. When did nasty become sexy? That's my question. People are into weird shit. So I'm aware that that's not even probably the weirdest thing that people do. Either way it go is I'm not going to it. But Trick, dollars and Tanks out here getting ate out, okay, from the back. And if that's what they want, Let him do it. Now I would love to see it if because Funky don't even put up. She would pay. Not she, Lord Jesus, that he would pay like $500 to someone who would come and say, "Yes, I ate his ass." I'm looking like, look, I don't date ass. Okay, booty lips. Okay, that's what it is. But I'm gonna move on past it so I can get on to my last two type topics. Because it's a mess. It's a whole mess, and I feel like they gotta fix it. So we got the first look of the all-star cast for the Housewives all-star season. Okay, and it's either gonna be on Peacock or Paramount. I think it's Peacock. I think it's Peacock. When I seen this photo, it did not make me excited to have to watch the season. I'm not like, oh my god, yes. I was like, I'm good or whatever. Something about the photo just looks boring to me, and it looked like, okay, we here, we recorded some stuff, and y'all gonna watch it. And I'm looking like, oh, okay. I want to get a better picture. That one looks blurry, but I guess y'all can see it. It doesn't really matter. But this is gonna be season 1. Oh, it is Peacock. Okay. This is gonna be season 1, and I'm going to watch it. Of course, y'all know that. I'm going to probably review it as well. However, I feel like it's gonna be boring, made up fun, and I'm hoping it's more organic because this photo doesn't even look organic. Okay, and I'm just not really waiting for it at all. Why have they show a thing off their Housewives 4K out fast? The cast looks boring, and I think they thought, okay, let's pick the favorites or some favorites from each season, and people will like it. But I'm like, no, because for me, Teresa and Kyle and even Melissa, I don't want to see them. Okay, yes, it looks boring. Ramona got on. Gonna be the only one having one where she might be drunk. The photo look like, why? Who, what, when, why is this a thing? We know season 2 has been at least greenlit, and I know they said how it's going to be Eva and I think Phaedra on there and some other people or whatever. And I'm looking forward to more of season 2 than season 1 because I feel like the season 2 girls seem like they may be more organically meshing to have a good time. And something about this cast looks like no. It looked like everybody there wondered who made the potato salad, and I'm like, I don't want that. It looks boring. And even though this is only a cast photo, we don't know anything that's happening. We have not seen any footage of what they actually do on this vacation. I'm just not impressed. Okay, who not who asked for this. Look, I wouldn't mind. I was happy when I first heard about an all-star show. However, I think the way they pick people don't make no sense. And even for the first season, to me, is missing. They need to add like one more black person because it's just it gives me out of material. This is true. It's very, very true. It's just true. Did they post or did they put it? They probably post pictures individually and then just put them together. Is what I think it is. But I'm just like, I'm gonna watch it because it's my job here as a YouTuber. But I'm not happy about it, and it won't even premiere until like next year. And I'm like, y'all shot. It's like, why? It's weird to me too. So I'm like, we're not gonna get Housewives until next year, and this show. So to me, that's too much of the same shit. I'm gonna leave that be because we have to still get Portia's little show. So I don't know. Okay, but first of all, I need y'all to do a little break and do something for me. What should y'all do? Yay! Like the video. Okay, So let's get into my last topic. Okay, let's get into Chrisette Michele. So we all know that I'm trying to find my. Is she still canceled? Is the question that we all have. So y'all know Chrisette Michele is an artist. I won't say she is an artist. And she performed at the inauguration for that orange man who used to be in the house as a wife. And hold on, y'all. Because that is my nephew. And I have to tell him that I'll call him back. Hey, I'm live. What's wrong? Did y'all win?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, I'm calling back in like 10 minutes.
All right.
All right, love you. Huh?
Said hi.
Oh, say hi, strangers. They can hear you now. Say hi.
Hi.
Say bye.
Bye.
I'll call you back. Okay. Okay, so back to Chrisette Michele. Yeah, he won his game. Yay! But again, so Chrisette Michele performed at the inauguration for the orange man who was in the White House. And ever since then, she has been canceled. Now, for me, I felt like she was canceled initially. Okay, I do feel like when it happened at that whole point in time, yes, she was canceled. But I also feel like initially people will stop fucking with you, whatever. But if you keep going and just keep pushing, they will forget about the cancellation. And they were comparing her to Kanye West, who supported that orange man, who basically campaigned for that orange man, who basically had on a whole red hat for that orange man, and did things for that orange man. And it's just like he was worse than what she did. She just wouldn't sing a song, which I still do not agree with. But I don't think that that's a reason to cancel someone. But I do think she was blackballed in different ways. I do think people kind of just stonewatch her over there. However, at the same time, if you allow yourself to get wrapped up in thinking and agreeing that you are canceled, that makes it worse. I really wish she would have just kept pushing and kept moving and kept, because I think she still had a following and she still had people who was there for her. And right, I agree. People were mad. They were mad, but I do think that she was forgiven. Now, the way this all kind of came up was because a person posted on Twitter, posted this, okay? Let me take down the banner. They posted since our culture is so hyped about Kanye's album, down the album, is it time to uncancel Chrisette Michele? I hated her singing at the 45's inauguration, but she never disrespected our hit. I'm not gonna the damn phone. She never disrespected our history artists, didn't rock bag a hat, and never ran a covert campaign to sway an election. So she then also posted too how she felt like she always wondered how to respond to the question. It's actually the reason she does not do interviews anymore, being compared to Kanye and Travis for the last 5 years, watching them soar into the highest realms of stardom, waiting on God's hand to show me what my career will look like. I'm gonna say this to her: you can't wait for people to accept you. You also can't wait to be uncanceled. You just have to keep it pushing. And I feel a part of me feel like she gave up because of the cancellation. Because I don't believe anyone can think that she wasn't canceled, but you can't feed into it. And okay, he's a popular culture commentator. Cool. However, I didn't get mad at her. It's not like I was going to be sitting beside that watching her sing. I cannot deal with y'all. Let me go through some comments. It's so much easier for people to cancel Black women. I agree. Or just show like a support. And that's what it was. I do think for a period of time, she didn't get support from the masses. But I do feel like her core fan group never left her side. They were upset, yes, but I don't think anyone like, oh, fuck Chrisette. I think for a period of time she was just ignored. But I, again, myself felt like, but keep pushing because she's so talented. She's so talented. I feel like she has the right to perform her archery like anybody else. And I'm like, I don't even support Kanye, okay, at all. But I feel like he was a huge star with a huge machine. His wife, is also a huge star. And so he was already at a level to where you could not cancel him. I feel like with Chrisette has a cult following, but Chrisette has never been a mega star, even though she's mega talented. And so I do think sometimes when someone isn't at that level, it's harder for them to keep going, and it's easier for them to be canceled. But for me, I feel like that was the reason for her to where she should have thought and not did the song, because you don't have the support behind you to go over the hype of we hate her now. And again, Kanye was drunk with a robot. Girl, I don't know what that is about. We're not doing that. I was not mad at her. She's a talented, they need to forgive her. I never felt like she was, how they cancel her when all these black rappers were taking pictures with Trump. But that's her point. That when it came to her, it was easy for everyone to jump on the bandwagon and cancel her. And that was, again, 5 years ago. And now that people are all on Don the West album or whatever, is he uncanceled? But why isn't she? And I just want her to keep going. Okay? I was never mad or upset. Anti-word. I got time. Some of y'all doing too much. I'm a trap rap. I like trap rap or whatever. I've listening to Kanye. I'm just not a Kanye person. She's so talented. I sat I her with a 45 shot. Yeah, I felt like she made a mistake. And I just wish she would have not done the song, because I felt like she's not going to be forgiven simply because she's not a mega star. And I'm not saying that's right. Like, I'm not trying to make, excuses for it was okay for them to cancel her. But I also feel like you have to know when to pick yourself over a job. And I feel like she picked that as a musician. But she did not think about how hard it would be for her to come back on the moderator, get the Turkey Day out of here. That's it looked like they may be not a robot girl, troll, because it looked like I don't know what they're talking about. But because I'm just seeing stupid shit and I don't like doing that. I'm going to start playing the music. Okay, do that. I left Kanye at college. I was irritated with her, but I didn't cancel her because I was watching it. It was a job. If anything else, it was a job. And I think people forget that they are artists. But again, you have to, there are certain topics I won't do. There are certain things I don't want to be a bottom of the barrel YouTuber where you're grabbing at whatever because you just want to be out there. Because once you grab something and report on something or comment on something or have the wrong opinion, you can get canceled. And so for me, I'm very picky on what I put on my channel, where some other YouTubers be like, they gonna put whatever, okay, and it be whatever, and they could flourish. But again, when that's over and done with, it's like it can go wrong. So I just wish she would have thought about that then. And I believe after it all happened, she did admit how she wished she did not do it. But I don't feel like she's canceled. I just feel like she does not have a big enough fan base to lift her up how Kanye West does. And that's not fair. That is unfortunate. But sometimes we have to live with the cards we're dealt, and those are the cards that she was dealt. But I never canceled her, and I really do hope that she can come back in some kind of way to, get herself back up. She can sign her ass up. We have to give her that, okay? She is talented. To me, she's more talented than Kanye. You know what I'm saying? But things are being blamed. She knew what her repercussions were. I agree. But again, sometimes hindsight, is years down the line. So again, this is 5 years after she did it. And the question is, she should not stay in this cancel status. Like, book her for some shows, book her for some shows, book her for some interviews, whatever, and get her name back out here. No one cancel. Facts. Okay. Anyway, that was my last little topic for today. I'm going to end it here. Y'all know tomorrow the panel is on my channel. Okay, at 9:15 p.m. Okay, with the girls or whatever. I have some fun games playing. I got some good little conversations playing or whatever. We're going to review our shows as usual. So again, tomorrow 9:15 on my channel. Okay, y'all know always stay inspired. Okay, never stop creating. No matter what you do in life, you created something, okay, and keep doing it. But I hope y'all had a good time. I hope y'all have fun, okay, and all of that. I think of a questions. Well, if I see them out, wow, I'm not to see one. Yes, I will be doing Beverly Hills Housewives, only because y'all liked it so much last week. So I will be doing it this week. I'm going to watch it right now. The review will be up tomorrow. I have to watch Beverly Hills tonight and also Married at First Sight tonight to have up in the mornings. But yeah, I've always watched Beverly Hills. I just didn't review it. But let's see, Debbie. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. No, I have not. I don't even watch Bounce TV. So, that's not even a thing on my radar. But I'm glad y'all have fun and stuff. Okay, I tried to give y'all at least a random live every week. Okay, and plus it's the 1st of September. So again, yay, we are here. Okay, so again, do not forget to like my video, comment in the comment section, which I've already done for the replay people. But again, we will see y'all tomorrow on the panel. Okay, with me, Bondi, Nisi, well, Bondi might be there. We don't know yet because again, she's in Atlanta. But we think she will be. But again, have a good night. And y'all know my rule. Do not send your cooch via text. If he wants it, he will come and get it. Okay, gotta go. Peace.